Finally, Quantum Foods. Now, remember where Quantum Foods come from. You may be wondering where all the hell this one was. Pioneer Foods, right, under new management, and it spins out the chicken-related business, but it also has some animal feed operations, some livestock production, broilers, that's the older chickens, and then also the layers, that's manufacturing eggs and so on and so forth. Market cap I'm seeing here, 786 million rand. It kind of came to the market, nobody knew, well, what price to buy and sell it at for a while, but it seems to have settled down. We're not seeing a price to earnings ratio and dividends there, but they probably are in the mix if you run the numbers on their prior prospectus and all that. Let's have a look at the share chart. That won't be for 5 years as we usually do it, because of course it's only been on the market for a shorter period. Yeah, a bit sort of mixed, not going. What do you think of this one?
Yeah, look, if you look at it from a price to book point of view and not a P valuation, it certainly looks as one of the best buys on the JZ at the moment. So it's priced at a 0.5 or a 0.6 of price to book. So against its balance sheet, it certainly looks very cheap.
Yeah.
P valuation, I think we looked at it, it looks at a P of 6.
Okay.
It's not paying dividends at the moment because they restructured, etc. But I think that will come with time. But certainly looking very interesting. They got a Nova Feeds business which is doing very well. They're more into the egg side as well of things, so they got a bit more diversified than just the chicken business themselves as well. So interesting. I think the right guys are involved there, the PSG group, etc.
How are PSG involved?
Well, look, they own through Zeda, they own about 70% of Pioneer Foods, and so they own, I think, most of the shares in Quantum as well.
That's how it worked, exactly.
Yes.
So Zeda, through the distribution, would have ended up, okay, well, that's always interesting, because those guys don't let the grass grow under their feet. Eh? They're always up to things and scheming.
I think they've actually mentioned it recently at one of their presentations, that they actually like Quantum Foods themselves, still within their Zeda calculation. So.
Yeah, although it's not normally their operandus to kind of go grab things. They're more likely to try and combine it with something
look,
else.
I think they own the most, so they won't grab it, but they'll probably hold on to it.
Are you leaning on this one? Sounds like you might be...
Yeah, look, I think from a speculative point of view, it's very cheap. So it's not for the widows and orphans. This thing is not very liquid at the moment, but I think it's very cheap, and it's probably the cheapest entry in the market.
I was
so
about to
go
make
hot
a joke, you know, cheap, since we're talking about the chicken industry, but I'm not going to go there. Okay, so you're going to go with hot on this one. I'm going to give it the not hot, not because of that, but just because of the scale being a little smaller than usual.